But today we have a special guest. He's going to introduce himself, but as usual, my name is Peter Lusaya, your host, and
I am Father Angelo Munduni Dema.
Okay, apart from that, then we have our guest.
So thank you very much for inviting me. My name is Dr. Peter Baofu. I'm an American visionary, an author of more than 180 different books in all fields of knowledge, the natural sciences, the social sciences, the humanities, and the formal sciences in all fields of knowledge in relation to the mind, culture, nature, and society, which means that I have engaged in more or less every single topic that you can imagine. And I have proposed more than 145 different new theories and visions of the human future, including some unified theories of everything. And I have been in more than 135 different countries around the world already, including many of them in North Africa, Eastern Africa, Central Africa, Western Africa, and Southern Africa, and the rest of the world.
What kind of damage have we done in development of Africa, in the process of developing Africa? Mm-hmm. There is a damage there has been done, and what can be done to mitigate that?
There are a lot of different damages I think it's not just true about you. In any economy that I have gone into, there are always, in economics, we talk about the cost-benefit analysis. Whatever you do, there's a benefit, there's also a cost. The question is, how can you balance the cost and the benefit? If the cost is more than the benefit, then you say, no, I'm not going to pursue any further. But if the benefit is more than the cost, you say, yes, I continue because, yes, I pay for this cost, but my benefit is more. So I continue to do that. In the case of Africa, you have a lot of different issues. Let me give you some examples to show you what I mean. In many of the African economies, people often depend on tourism, including Tanzania too. Look at Egypt. It's a good example. You know the pyramid? Mm-hmm. Everyone wants to go to the pyramid. I went there too. But the problem is that now you go to the pyramid, what are you going to see? People step on it. I mean, many of the buildings or land, you see a lot of trash. Many of them just something about the Great Wall of China. Mm-hmm. Everyone wants to go to the Great Wall. Now some part of the Great Wall are collapsing. Why there are so many tourists? Each of them going to bang, walk on it, and there are millions of people. And the same about Egypt now. And they keep repairing the pyramid, but how far, and the trash. Yeah, so much trash. And not only that, the environmental damages. And you have to build hotels, transportation, to take the tourists to those places. Now you have to use many of the land. And a lot, and then all this housing and restaurant, coffee shop, shopping mall, and all that. Now you get intruding into nature. Now the natural resources are getting less and less. The same thing about now, and not only that, you talk about water. Water is another major problem in Africa. Africa is very rich in natural resources, but because of the high rate of population. Do you know that Africa is overpopulated more and more? Nigeria is a good example. The Nigerian population now is quite big. In another 50 years, the Nigerian population is probably like the Chinese population. Only one country in Africa will grow so much. Can you imagine the 53 or 54 countries in Africa can grow like that? And the high fertility rate in Africa is very high. Think about it. You talk about the damages.